I'd like to say that apart from the welcome greetings, I'd like to say how proud I am as a teacher of AlmaLaurea, which started out as a local phenomenon and now it's international. So congratulations, Professor Camelli and Fabio Roversi Monaco. I'd like to make a few reflections on what I read about the survey and the report drawn up by Professor Camelli and his team. I'd like to make a few points on the basis of my work as a university professor. On account of what Mr. Camelli said, we have to remember that we don't have many graduates, but much less than it is thought. And another point is that they have greater opportunities to find a job. And also, studying, attending university is worth. Investing in 1 year of higher education created a yield of 8.9 percentage points according to the Bank of Italy, and there has been growth in government bonds by 1.9%. It's not easy to calculate all this, but at least we get an idea that it's easier to find a job, and also investing in higher education is worth for a family, even if they cannot afford it very much. It's not easy to calculate indicators such as those calculated by the Bank of Italy. As a university teacher, I must say that brain drain is a big problem, which is also mentioned in the survey. There is an element of contingency. We hope that the GDP is going to increase. We hope that the cuts are going to be reduced. And we hope that there will be an economic recovery. But as pointed out by AlmaLaurea, considering the earnings after graduation, everyone ends up earning 1,000, just a bit more than 1,000 euro. But we can't go on like this. Otherwise brain drain will continue even if the economic situation improves. We can't keep people with good skills and top qualifications on these incomes. Even university professors, an assistant professor in the US earns 70,000 euro at university. It's something we can't pay to such a function. What we hope is to be able to improve the situation. We have to be at the same level as other industrialized countries. Second point, we hear very much about alignment and consistency between what you learn at university and what the companies offer you. The possibility of finding a job, is it a contingent factor or does it depend on the graduate's skills? Well, if it depends on the graduate's skills, we have to do a lot at university. If it's just a contingent problem, then we hope that we can have a better economic situation. But if it's up to the skills and competencies of our graduates, then we need to invest more at university. I can't really give an answer to this. As a teacher, again, I'd like to understand whether the possibility for a student to find a job after graduation is a function of what he or she has studied in higher education, or if it's just a matter of the economic situation. Well, then a third point. We're here to talk about entrepreneurship today. Establishing new companies, new undertakings is the only way to go. We need high technology, and we cannot avoid this. There's a worsening of the job conditions, a lowering of the real wages, but we can't keep productivity high if these conditions persist. New companies, the establishment of new companies is most essential. Can the university contribute to this? Is entrepreneurship a matter of personal talent, predisposition, way of looking at life, or is it a function of the competencies? If universities are of good value, they can provide students with a high level of competence and skills. Sometimes we as teachers, at least in my generation, do not have the best approach to favor this type of entrepreneurship.